Hello, I'm Dr. Gareth Moore and welcome to my Day 4 solve of this, the Exit the Game Advent Calendar for 2024, The Missing Hollywood Star. And let's start as usual by having a look at the story in the aptly named storybook. But first, I would be remiss not to mention my new book that's out this Christmas, 'Twas the Murder Before Christmas. There's 12 cosy crimes in it, one for each of the 12 days of Christmas, and it's up to you to solve them by working your way through a bunch of logic puzzles. And also a few other types of puzzle in there as well. I reckon you'd enjoy that. But let's get back to the calendar. So here we go. Here's the storybook. Let's see what's happening today. No, that's the 6th. We're on the 4th. Partly hidden behind a small wall, you find a door. It is locked, obviously, but you immediately notice a control panel with buttons next to it. As soon as you enter your code, which I presume is the one from the previous day, you hear a hiss and the door glides majestically to one side. You enter the room beyond and stop still in awe. You know this view well. The set of the mighty Star Wars, found I have. You let out quietly. Through the bridge screens, the backdrop gives you a glimpse of alien planets. But more interesting than the galactic panorama are the conspicuous circular markings on the ground. What are they used for? Upon closer examination, you come to the conclusion they are probably intended for the stunt doubles. Apparently, they mark the positions of the individual protagonists during fight scenes. You shudder a little when you realise you might have a battle of your own if you want to free the missing star from the clutches of the kidnappers, and you still have no idea who your opponent or opponents actually are. You remember with trepidation the gigantic hole in the studio wall of the opening scene. Since then you've had no more clues about a monster. Still, maybe you should rehearse a few standard battle moves just to be safe. You have to admit the marks for the stunt doubles invite you to do so. Conveniently lying there on the set as well is a pair of the famous lightsabers. May the Force be with me, you murmur with determination and get into position. Right, and then it says turn the page and open door 4, behind which we find a riddle card, C1, and 3 strange items. Lightsabers, even though it's just said there's 2. Okay, maybe there's pairs of each colour. What's on the back of this? Ooh, 8 people around the outside, 3, 4, 5, yep, just checking my maths, my counting. Even more basic than maths, and the Darth Vader in the middle, so I guess that's 9. And then there are some scenes at the bottom. So you've got Luke. Let's just not name the people, because I can't. But I don't know who this is. There's lightsabers at various angles and various combinations of people, and yes, well, as usual, we are looking for, and yes is the best conclusion I've ever come up with. And as usual, we're looking for a 3-digit number to put in and work out where our next story is on the calendar, because talking of said calendar, so we know from yesterday's calendar that door 4 is here. So we can go straight ahead and open that, and hopefully we'll find all the things that we were expecting to find inside it. Okay, let me just move my camera a little bit. There's a cat. This is not the first day we've seen a cat. There was a cat with Slimer from Ghostbusters yesterday. But we are expecting a riddle card and 3 lightsabers. Oh, that looks correct. Okay. I don't know why the story refers to a pair of lightsabers, but let's not worry about that. So 3 lightsabers, a blue one. Right, okay. I was about to say it matches the colours of our decoder strip, but I mean, it clearly doesn't, because green is not yellow. Unless you're colourblind in a certain way, I suppose. There's a green lightsaber. They're slightly different lengths of handle, aren't they? Are the lightsabers themselves the same length? Let's have a closer look. Perhaps this is completely irrelevant, but they are different in design. And on riddle card C1, what have we got? Ooh, it's like the start of Star Wars. Practice, Padawan, so you know exactly how to do every step and saber blow. The Force will be with you. Wouldn't the start of Star Wars be even more epic if all of the scroll text rhymed? Probably. Right, okay, I was not paying attention to the text, I was thinking about that. Practice, Padawan, so you know exactly how to do every step and saber blow. The Force will be with you. Okay, well, I'd love to say I know exactly what to do, but I don't. But maybe if we have a look in the room with my close-up cam, which perhaps I should call my room cam, big issue, that might help. Right, so, oh, well, this is the cockpit. Let's move the arm of that gingerbread man out of the way. At the bottom it says code, which is purple, white, yellow. Where am I getting purple, white, yellow from? Is that on the sheet? Quick detour. Oh, yes, I've got purple, white, and yellow. Okay, fine. So my codes are purple, white, yellow. And down the bottom, I see the same arrangement. I think it's exactly the same arrangement. I'm just checking. Yeah, I've just checked. And down the bottom is exactly the same arrangement as we have on the sheet. So I'm not going to look at that anymore because I don't think it's different. There's nothing of any particular note on that side. And I don't think anything of note there. At the top. Okay, so I think what's in here in particular is that we need code purple, white, yellow, and there's the cat. Maybe the cat's relevant for other days. I mean, let's face it, it probably is. Let's have a closer look at everything we've got. Okay, so purple, white, yellow, and we have this arrangement. So what are we going to do with this? Practice every step and blow, then the force will be with you. What have I done with my lightsabers? Oh, they are hidden here, off the side of the camera. So I clearly am, okay, I think this is pretty straightforward probably. I presume I'm recreating the scenes and seeing what numbers I create. So if I do the purple scenes first. Oh, yes, because I've got three different lightsabers. I'll do the purple scenes first. And I've got this guy, it's that Liam Neeson. He's pointing his lightsaber at Darth Vader. So let's do his green lightsaber. It probably doesn't really matter. I might be wrong. He's pointing his lightsaber at Darth Vader. Great. And then we've got Darth Vader pointing his red lightsaber at Yoda. Poor Yoda. And then we've got, I guess Yoda can cope with it. We've got, who is that? Is that the Emperor? It's the Emperor, I think. And he's pointing his sword above Yoda. So it's sort of, let's just say he's pointing at a Yoda. I'm pretty sure we've got a 4 there. So purple, and purple was the first of the codes, is a 4. So there we go. Into our decoder, we can put, oh, I've already got 4, it's right in the middle. Okay, so that was nice. That was really, really reassuring. And then white was next. So let's recreate the scenes here. So Luke, I guess it's just who they're pointing it at. So Luke is pointing his lightsaber, not light sword, didn't say that, at whoever that is. So, where's Luke? Here he is. And then over in the other white one, the same lady, is pointing her lightsaber at Darth Vader. And then over here, is that young Luke? Or is that meant to be... Yeah, let's not worry about it. He's pointing at Darth Vader. And I'm going to say charitably that is a 1. Because I think if it was a 7, it would be like that. Now that actually looks like a 1. Let's say it's a 1. Because I think a 7 would be... Yeah, can't be sure. Let's say it's a 1. So we've got 4, 1, because white was the middle one in the sequence. And finally we have yellow. So let's do yellow. So is that Darth Maul? It's a long time since I've seen Star Wars. Pointing his lightsaber at... It's not that long. Pointing his saber at Yoda. That's not Darth Maul, that's Darth Vader. That's better. And then Yoda is pointing his lightsaber at Darth Vader. Good old Yoda. And is this Rey? I think it is. Is pointing her lightsaber at Darth Vader, which that is a 7, surely. In fact, that disambiguates the 1 because it's different. I mean, probably. So I think we've got 4, 1, 7. And if I'm right, that's a pleasantly straightforward puzzle for today, I think. By which I mean that I got it and I didn't get stuck, unlike on the previous 3 days. So your mileage may vary, of course. Right, so I think we're doing that. So where are we? Well, on day 4, let's move this out of the way. Day 4 is here. So we are expecting to follow these directions. We're expecting to go down left, and then up. And if we're right, the shapes will match. L, diamond, half moon. And they do. So there we go. We have found where door 5 is, but we won't be opening that until tomorrow. And now the last task of all is to write 5 on it, so we know where to find it. It looks like it's already open. Fat fingers, that. That's where we'll be continuing tomorrow. Right, there we go. Well, I enjoyed that. I hope you did too. If you did, please do join me in tomorrow's video. It'd be great to have you along. Somewhere down below is a subscribe button. If you're not yet a subscriber, I would really appreciate it if you did. That would be great. Please like the video, and also please do feel free to comment down below. Tell me if you've solved it yourself, if you've solved it along with me. Any other thoughts you have that are relevant to the calendar, I'd love to hear them too. But otherwise, pretty much until I see you in tomorrow's video, I hope, all that remains is for me to say take care and goodbye.